Okay, so I did a formation of rock to soil. And so right here I have the my black hand. And then I have an igneous rock. And you can have an extrusive or intrusive rock. The intrusive rock is when it cools slowly below the Earth's surface. And some intrusive rocks are gabbro, diorite, and granite. And an extrusive is when they cool fast and above the Earth's surface. Some igneous rocks that are extrusive are basalt, obsidian, and rhyolite. What is a rock? A rock is just another simple word for decomposed organic material. They are made up of shells, once living animals, or decomposed, compressed pieces of plants. I mean, the rocks that you see all around you. There's mountains and canyons. All of them are made up of minerals. And then after igneous rock, it goes to weathering. And there's two types of different ways to break a rock, or breaking a rock. It's mechanical and chemical. Mechanical, it's when the water fills the cracks naturally during rainstorms. If the temperature decreases and makes the water to freeze, it expands, and there has to make the break. It'll make the rock, and it'll break. The chemical weathering is when it cures the minerals inside of the rock, and it changes or it gets dissolved. Rain, streams, and ocean water dissolves minerals from rocks, causing the rocks to weaken or crumble. But both mechanical and chemical weathering has changed the earth in so many ways. Wearing down mountains to hills, Grand Canyons, and caves have used weathering. And then from weathering, it goes to erosion. And a type of erosion is called runoff. Runoff is very important to us because they help shape the Earth's surface along with streams. To reduce having as much runoffs, you can plant plants in the soil deeper, so the roots will go down to make sort of a drain for the rainwater. Decomposed materials are moved by water, wind, or any other natural occurring. That is what an erosion is. And then it goes to erosion to deposition. Deposition is drop sediments that occur when erosion parts such as gravity, a glacier, wind, or water has no more energy and no longer carries sediments. It's also called like a load. I have a picture of a pyramid because deposition has changed the earth, and it also changed the pyramid in like ways it moved it, and it was just like it just changed the shape of the pyramid than it was before. And then from deposition it goes to sediments. Sediments are also called loose material, rock fragments, mineral grains, and once living plants and animals. When sediments go through compaction and sedimentation, the next step, it has to squeeze and press down the organic material and sediments to create a compaction. And then the rock turns into a sedimentary rock. The next, you have compaction and sedimentation. I have sediments right here, and they're loose and sparse. And then when compaction and sedimentation goes with it, it makes a sedimentary rock because it pushes together and it compacts. So compaction is when the top layer of soil has sediments and they build up and it comes compacted. And then sedimentation is when sediments get pressured and they can't stick. Materials sticks together and they compact together and become denser. Then I have my works cited. And then my sedimentary rock, it comes to compaction, sedimentation to sedimentary rock. The formation of sedimentary rock, when sediments are already packed in together, they just become weathered and eroded. Sedimentary rocks have layers, and a type of sedimentary rock is called detrial or detrial. So this rock is already made out of eroded and broken parts of sediments. And after they are formed into a detrial rock, they cement and compact together and form a solid rock. And then humus occurs after sedimentary rock. Humus is a nutrient or kind of like food for us. It gives the energy to plants. And humus is made when it's formed together from organic material, dead animals, leaves, stuff like that. At first, when the organic material is added to the soil, there's a lot of nutrients that will make the soil dark. And then, however, what is left behind is humus, a rich dark soil mixture composed of compounds that has a mixture of decomposed material. The last one is soil, so it goes to humus to soil. And there are three types or three horizons of soil. There is A horizon, the top layer, and it contains leaves, twigs, and organic matter. It is the darkest soil layer. and it has a lot of humus in it, and humus does give nutrients, so it's darker. The second one, or the second darkest layer, is horizon B, and it's the second darkest, and it holds less organic material and less humus, and it's lighter because it gets less nutrients, obviously. The shade of soil has lost humus, has most humus nutrients to make the soil rich, but it's still lighter, and it has less organic matter, like I said. And then horizon C is the lightest layer of soil and the least nutritious. The makeup of the soil contains weathered rock, minerals, and this layer is the thickest. This horizon isn't affected by water as much and doesn't have as much organic matter also. Soil provides many things. If we did not have soil, then there would not be any plants, and the air we would live in only would contain carbon dioxide and not oxygen. Therefore, if we had no oxygen, we could not live on the earth. I think soil is important in a way for breathing. In another way, soil is important for living organisms and micro insects to live when the soil and break. It also churns the soil material so the organic matter can break down. Formation A, or the formation of soil, it's rainwater weathers the surface of bedrock and the water freezes in the cracks. Formation B, plants and tree roots go inside the cracks and they expand the cracks. And then formation C is the collecting and adding new nutrients from insects and the plant material add to the soil, make it come richer. And then formation D is the last step, and it's the organic matter increases and the bedrock continues to break. And it can hold trees, plants, and large roots on top of it too. So that is my formation to rock to soil.